Today, we've got a game changer of a video for you. You've heard about recessions, right? Well, Patrick Bet David is here to sound the alarm on something even bigger and more intense. The economy is on the brink, and Patrick is making a final call you won't want to miss. He's diving deep into why what's coming could be far worse than a recession. The American restaurant industry faces a perfect storm. Rising food prices, a shift to remote work impacting foot traffic in urban areas, and potential minimum wage hikes are squeezing profit margins. Many beloved brands like Applebee's are struggling, particularly in downtown locations previously reliant on office workers. The rise of food delivery services like Uber Eats has also shifted some spending away from traditional dine-in experiences. While some point to remote work as the main culprit, restaurants are grappling with a combination of factors. Inflation pushing food costs up 30% in the past 4 years and potential $20 minimum wage hikes add significant financial pressure. This harsh reality threatens the survival of numerous restaurants. While some diners remain loyal, many establishments are simply not profitable and face closure. The pandemic brought a windfall to Big Pharma with a staggering $90 billion in profits from COVID-19 vaccines alone. This windfall, some argue, came at the expense of the restaurant industry. The key difference seems to lie in lobbying power. The massive profits of Big Pharma suggest strong lobbying efforts, while the restaurant industry appears to have been less successful in securing favorable policies. This raises questions about the resources available to different industries. For instance, large restaurant chains like Applebee's, with a market cap of $570 million, simply can't compete with the lobbying budgets of pharmaceutical giants. This power imbalance might explain why the restaurant industry wasn't more vocal about its struggles during the pandemic. The impact was devastating. Many restaurants, particularly fast food chains, frequented by lower and middle-income earners, were forced to close. The rise of food delivery services like Uber Eats further compounded the problem, taking away a significant portion of traditional restaurant business. This situation highlights the importance of adaptation in a constantly changing market. Companies that fail to adapt, whether due to poor decision-making or neglecting lobbying efforts, risk extinction. The speaker criticizes lockdown policies implemented by some governments during the pandemic. They argue that these policies disproportionately hurt businesses, citing the example of Disney theme parks in California versus Florida. The discussion then shifts to the financial strain inflation places on retirees. A survey reveals that 44% of retired Americans are considering returning to work due to rising living costs and Social Security benefits failing to keep pace. The average monthly Social Security payment of $1,907 falls significantly short of the $4,818 monthly expenses reported by seniors. This financial pressure leads to daily hardships for 61% of respondents. The financial struggles aren't limited to retirees. The survey shows that 25% of non-retired investors are considering returning to work due to insufficient savings. Furthermore, 19% doubt they'll ever be able to retire at all, while another 19% are delaying retirement due to inflation. The speaker emphasizes the prevalence of inflation concerns by citing a Harris poll. It shows that inflation is the leading economic issue for Americans, with the percentage of people citing it steadily increasing throughout the first half of 2024, which is from 79% to 84%. The sentiment directly contradicts the government's claim that inflation is under control. The core argument is that inflation has triggered an affordability crisis. Many retirees are forced to consider returning to work, even for basic jobs, to bridge the gap between their income and expenses. The speaker highlights a 30% increase in food costs since the end of 2020 as further evidence of the crisis. The segment paints a grim picture of how inflation is squeezing both retirees and working-age adults. It challenges the government's narrative on inflation and emphasizes the need for solutions to address the affordability crisis. The segment tackles the harsh reality of America's affordability crisis, focusing on the plight of retirees forced back into the workforce. The speaker acknowledges the immediate hardship, seniors struggling to survive on fixed incomes. However, they argue that this is a symptom of a larger issue, a lack of proper financial planning. This downstream problem stems from not saving or investing enough earlier in life. The message for younger viewers is stark. Take charge of your finances now. No one will care about your financial struggles when it's time to retire. The focus shifts to the importance of saving and investing, emphasizing that saving alone won't suffice. Building wealth requires becoming an investor. The speaker paints a sobering picture. Without proper planning, half of today's working population risks relying solely on Social Security and in retirement, likely proving insufficient. This reality check aims to motivate viewers to start saving through options like 401ks and IRAs. The importance of learning from past mistakes is highlighted. Parents' financial choices, whether good or bad, serve as valuable lessons. The message is clear: prioritize financial responsibility over instant gratification. Skipping work to watch sports may seem attractive now, but it comes at a cost in the long run. The speaker shares a personal story from church about the consequences of neglecting finances. A powerful message emphasizes that neglecting financial responsibility has long-term repercussions. The focus then shifts to the importance of side hustles and multiple income streams, contrasting this with the instability of professional sports careers, where retirement plans are often inadequate for athletes. A memorable analogy is drawn from the movie Bronze Tale. Owning a baseball card of a famous player like Mickey Mantle won't pay the bills. Similarly, relying solely on a past career, regardless of its glory, won't secure a comfortable retirement. The speaker recounts attending a concert with a singer named Darish, who publicly apologized to his fans for missing their weddings. While the full reason isn't given, the implication is that neglecting personal finances might have led to missing out on life events. The segment concludes without explicitly revealing the full story of Darish. However, the message is clear. Don't repeat the mistakes of others. Start planning for your financial future today to avoid becoming one of the many forced to work well into their golden years. The speaker begins by discussing the limitations of Social Security. The current $1,907 monthly benefit falls short of the $4,818 needed by many seniors. The argument is that the government can't solely shoulder the financial burden of retirement. The message pivots to individual responsibility. Young people are encouraged to take care of their old wolf selves by prioritizing saving and investing. This young wolf mentality emphasizes building wealth in preparation for future needs. The speaker acknowledges the financial mistakes of some parents. However, the focus shifts to a solution. Rather than blaming them, young adults can guide their parents towards better financial decisions, promoting a more secure future for both generations. The conversation moves beyond just financial security. The speaker acknowledges the value of purpose and activity for seniors. His father, despite health challenges and the ability to retire earlier, continues to work because it keeps him active and engaged. The segment challenges the stereotype of work as solely a means of financial survival for seniors. There is a social and psychological benefit to staying active and connected. The speaker humorously suggests that interacting with younger generations can be invigorating, which is a way to feel younger. The narrative takes a cautionary turn with the story of an elderly Uber driver. Once a successful fashion designer, he admits his past financial recklessness and the consequences he faces now. This story serves as a stark reminder of the importance of planning for the future. The speaker acknowledges the downsides of mandatory work for seniors. He contrasts his father's choice to stay active with the desperation of the Uber driver forced to work for survival. Finding a balance between fulfilling work and enjoying retirement is crucial. The segment concludes without a definitive answer. Instead, it highlights the complexities surrounding retirement. It emphasizes the need for financial planning, but also acknowledges the importance of purpose and social connection in later life. The message is clear: a multifaceted approach is needed to ensure a secure and fulfilling retirement for future generations. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found Patrick Bet-David's insights valuable, be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future content.